Okay, I just watched a live again. What about Candace, or how about Candace, or whatever? You hear her talking, and all of a sudden you hear all the dogs barking. Bark, 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 bark. Right? When Benny Keys was all upset and she's trying to calm him down. Benny, calm down, bud. Benny, calm down. But then you hear all the dogs barking behind her. Bark, 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 bark. But nobody heard any fucking dogs. The day Summer went missing. What the fuck is going on? Candace is drunk. I got maybe that's why I'm so fucking bitchy and got her. I got her entering me and going like, what the fuck? Shit. Oh, Benny Keys. I have one person in here. Talk to me for real. I'm telling you, Candace is not clean and sober. If she was, somebody would be getting her to a meeting. She wouldn't be talking to Benny Keys at any point. He is not a good, see? I got Pop-Tarts. No woman is going to support me because most of the husbands that, if they do survive alcoholism or say the truth, there's very few of them out there to say, Kimmy, you're right. But it's just a bunch of women going around, pack of women supporting everybody. But nobody says, Kimmy, you're right, you're right, you're right. Under the Trump presidency, the planet could have been blown to smithereens. All these men I adored. You can think what you want, but I'm going to have a sweat lodge. And my bats are going to dance in the sky and land all over me. And people are going to see I am an earth mother as I sit like a con right now. Benny Keys made me be ashamed of becoming old, losing my teeth, but not understanding because the government tried to keep me from my visions and know who I was. That I seen the whole situation with Cash, what happened. I've seen these visions for centuries. Good night, everybody. I believe in the seers because seers save people. That's everybody. All I pray is one rap group. Go around and do paintball gun. Shoot everybody with paintballs and snowballs, burnt marshmallows, and say, hey, thumbs up for Kimmy in Canada who's trying to get Darian Brown out of jail because she believed in when Colin Kaepernick knelt to the ground and said, come on. And to all the Olympians that stood up with their arms raised. We know why we do that. We know why. Because in the camps at the Holocaust where the people had their names on my wrist, Maybe that'll be a tad numbers to say, I saw you then, I see you now. And the hurricane, I was a great fucking boxer, dude. Benny Keys challenge, you and me face to face. You're 6'2", I'm 5'2", and I'll take you fucking down. First shot. Ba boom, ba boom. Ya da 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 da. Ba boom. That's why I like that song. Ba boom, ba boom. Ya da 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 da. Ba boom, ba boom. Ya da 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 da. Boom, 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 boom. Gotcha. Nighters from Snowball Nation. Good night, Mr. Shipley. Good night, Di. I feel like I'm in the Walton's house. Good night, Mr. Baldwin. Good night, President Zelensky. Hey, Russia, get Putin out of there. Put him in a straitjacket somewhere or in a room and never mind. Whew. Bad thoughts, Kimmymonster. Bad thoughts. Paintball. Somebody do a video with paintball. Okay? I know there's a bunch of rappers out there. I know there was one with Rajon. Fuck, if Rajon did a fucking paintball video, fuck, let me tell ya. Told him he was good. Fuck. Benny Keys just sucks on. He's a bloodsucker. Steve, I hope you get your son in your vehicle. 3 wolves tracking, mind, body, spirit. 3 is you, your son, shadow. You're going to find that cop, sir. Right, Sheriff Walker? Sheriff Walker, you are the bravest man I've seen in a long time. They can say you were an actor, but a lot of actors were cops. A lot of cops became actors. Right, sir? My nails are dirty because I'm finishing up my purple jacket. It's almost done. I've got my yarn come in to start my new jacket. And thank you again, BX Beastie Boy. Because when you and Garfield speaks, people listen to you because you're a young man. You're a huge bear. A huge bear. Maybe I was different than other mothers. When I look at people, I say, like, wow, would I ever like to feed you this or make this for you? Maybe I'm a different mama. Bright my kids. My Sandra said to me, Steve, be careful on the internet. Not everybody's going to love you like we do, Kimmy. Not everybody's healed as much as I have and gone through long hallways. No man is ever going to come in and say, let's have the girl who was the goalie with the Esposito brothers. Like, really, you guys are jealous. I'm calling you out. You're jealous. Right, Duty Ron? New York, New York, da 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 da, New York, New York. Yeah, Boston. Yeah. I got to meet those men. Duty Ron. Bye bye. Unsub to you, Duty Ron. Bye bye. 'Cause I seen you were jealous. Bye bye. 'Cause I got to meet infamous men and you didn't. Bye bye. Bum ba dum. And all the gamer channels are gonna get caught because, like the gamers say, you're gonna get tracked down. Doesn't matter how much you hide. It's all up in the cloud. Bye bye, bye bye. How do you think we got Colonel Russell Williams? Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye. Yeah, yeah. Do 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 do. And technology has changed since then. Ba da ba dee boo. Many keys, you thought you were a hacker and you thought you could find no bad shit on me. And it spun back on thee. See my hand, that your heart beating boom, 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 boom. Because Mr. Shipley, Dawn and Diane, remember my favorite part was at the end of Rambo, Bloodsport, boom, 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 boom. When he cut his boom. I would have put it in his house. How? I would have put it in his mouth. And like a girl, I would have taken my knife, took his pants, and went, don't fuck with me. Benny Keys, Benny Keys, Benny Keys, Benny Keys, because you're fucking around, you're getting people. What are you doing? Because in the name of Kiki Camarena, I see you. I see you. Bitty bitty doo, boo boo. Right, Dawn Shipley, Dawn Shipley. You know who I'm talking about, Dawn Shipley. You can't hide from me. And Colonel Andre Dallaire. People, fucking look it up. Because I'm fighting for a young black man who was put in jail by Benny Keys, the hacker who's a drug dealer who lived around in the neighborhood. Bottom. Because I had 10 bears at least sleep in my house because they're football players. And if you have kids in your house that many at a time, you know what's fucking going on there. You do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because if there's that many in your house, what the fuck is going on there? Right, Steve? I told you that tape was fucked up from the start. And you said, well, I could do stuff like that. Wake up, my children, Steve, calling you out. Right? Bye-bye, bye-bye. Get Darian Brown out of jail, bye-bye. 'Cause he's got a murder put on him by. Unless you had twins. And this is why my twin came back to me because my twin and I get to hug soon. And this is why he said, Kimmy. Yep, the story you're telling me about that house just don't sound right. Because he loves me. Because during COVID, we both started crying and said, I said, I can't look at you because I just remember you. Same age as Cash. So don't fuck with me. This is all for real people. Benny Keys put a murder on Darian Brown because he was and is a gorgeous young man. Right, SP? Hey, I'm 60 years old. Guys don't say, oh, is he ever a cutie pie? But I was young. Even I think that's what when I got my mama put my hand over my mouth because I go, oh, ever purdy? Ever purdy? Look at that, 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 look at that. Can you imagine me as a kid? No sugar. Just imagine me as a kid. Imagine if they gave me sugar. So, love you. Anybody want to talk? There's one person in here. I got one thumbs up. Thumbs up from Canada, the Great White North, going, she's a fucking nut bar. She cries sometimes. But should I label the ones that I cry? But I go up and I go down and up and down. Fuck. Hey, secret. Don't you think my hubby should get a medal? He won't do a tattoo. He's scared of tattoos. He's not into pain and stuff like that. Just me. Just me. Wait till I get my the bus to my girlfriend who's gonna she's gotta fix me up and do something with my hair. Right, my lady? Right, my lady? She's gonna make me all purty. Gonna go in. No, I don't have to buy any lipstick because everything I bought is still in cases. Brand fucking new. Because if you got a mask, why put your leopard stickers on? Those are all kisses out there to all my Ukrainian people going, we heard about this Ukrainian nut bar. Love you. Because Ukrainians are like that. Because I remember all of a sudden they grab you by the head. You got a kerchief on. They grab you by your ears. So they got the kerchief and it's like all over your face. Maybe that's why I like, hey lady that came in the last time that said she kissed the forehead. Maybe that's why I like kissing babies' feet. Because to feel those little feeties on your lips are like, it's almost like a little caterpillar, you know? Maybe that's what Bubba used to do to me when I was little, kiss my feet. Maybe that's why she called me her little bird, because she kissed my feet. And I think this is Bubba saying, hi, Cheryl Brenner. Yeah, the girl with the wonderful name. Yep, you made me had a dream with I was dancing with the king and I. That's the name, Yo Brenner, the king and I. Right? Kisses. Oh, I'm mood swinging. Because I figured out Benny Key set up Darian Brown on a murder. Because I had, my mom babysat twins and we had a whole bunch of kids in our house because let's just say when we moved from one street to another street, this is why my teachers would get upset at me, okay? Because I went from Stephen Street, then we went to Orm Street, where the twins' school was like right across the road. Boop, boop. Okay, Catholic church school, okay? And then my school was just down the road, like boop, boop. Yeah. And I would get in trouble because I'd be late for school. I hated school. I hated school. You know how much I hated school? My brother and I, we hid in my closet one day. We slept till 8 hours. We thought we were cool because we were gonna stay away from school. But guess who didn't have to work that day? Our daddy. Our daddy. So he was upstairs. Thank God he was Ukrainian, had his fridge downstairs. But because I was stealth, right? I wanted to be a Naval SEAL, okay? So I was stealth. I would go get his food, come back. Okay, 8th grade. Is this 8th grade? 8th grade. Was I in the 8th grade or was I going into Alexander Henry soon? Because, just think, okay? To get to Alexander Henry, all you had to do was go through the Catholic school, then a field, and there was my school. There was no reason for me to be late there either. Right? So, let's just say I didn't do well in school, okay? But those teachers that I did meet, like a Navy, he was, Mr. Shipley, this is for you. He was the cook on a ship. Oh, what the hell was his name? Mr. Oh, please don't let me forget. Mrs. Johnson, if you're out there, I love you. You went and got your degree so you could teach school. Mr. Reed. I think his name was John Reed. He was the head chef of a ship. And then he came and he taught at our school. So it's like all these names I can pop out of the air. I truly think Benny Keys is trying to check out everything that I say. And he's freaking out. Like you, Cheryl. He's freaking out that everything I state every time I do a fucking live. He doesn't want anybody to come and talk to me. Because the more I say, the more truth comes out. Yeah. Private schools, it's a discipline. See, that's why I wasn't good in the army. Okay. Could you see the guy looking down at me going and trying to keep a face clear? Because that's why I don't show myself. Yeah, Benny's getting exposed. But could you see me in front of a military guy going, I don't care if I have to go and scrub the toilet with my toothbrush or peel another fucking bushel of potatoes. They were mean to me. And I'm going to tell you, if somebody's lying, if somebody's spinning the truth, Rambo Kimmy, I want a version of the net. We should have my movie called Imagine If She Would Have Been in the Army. Because our Navy's going to be called fucking Grizzly Bears. And Sonny from SB News is going to be the sun on my tattoo. Darian Brown will be the bull for The Blind Side. Because unless you have football players in your house and love them, he was a football player. Everybody said he was a football player. If you don't belong, when you belong to a team, you know everybody's shit. Come on. Benny Keys was not on no team because he was probably the guy, just like AB Watchman, or not AB, sorry, AB in Canada. I said, Benny Keys was probably the water boy going, okay, bring water. Quick, bring water, bring water. Okay, where? And Scott in Canada, who says he's native, he was never allowed to be around a campfire because he probably ran into the fucking fire going, what's that? What's that? Because that man can't feel nothing. Oh, I was a fucking baseball player too. I was third fucking base. And everybody knows when you are third base, it means you have a great fucking arm, right, people? Yeah, we won too. Yeah, we won too. So, everybody, when somebody's on third base, does that person have a good fucking arm? Because remember, you got to throw from first or third base to first. Shaboom, shaboom. And you should have seen the cops I got out because they would go by me and I go, bump, catch it. And a lot of them broke my fingers because they hit so fucking hard. Because I lost my glove one season and had to use a new glove. So, we were league champs, we won. My husband and I were on a team together. My daughter was center field, fuck man. Or rover. No, she was a rover. My husband was center field. My hubby, he would run. He was like a fucking gazelle. He would run. I don't know, that's probably why he's sore these now. He would run, fucking flip, do these somersaults, get a ball, fling it back. I would get so excited. This is proven fact. Okay, Cheryl? This is how much you love the game is when you are out at the bat and you swing so hard that I pirouetted like this. The ball went straight up in the air, hit me right on the top of my head as the umpire. And Chrissy, if you're out there, and it was my hubby's friend. Oh, he's Italian. Love you. I can't remember your name right now. They all looked at me and I went, holy shit, am I out? Like this. And then he goes, holy fuck, you okay? I said, oh yeah, if I don't get hurt, I'm not in the game. Fuck. Why do you think I was a goalie? Fuck. If you're a goalie, you're a pain slut. Oops, said that word. Said a bad word. Why do you think the back catcher's at the back? He's a pain slut. Fuck. You got to go to home plate? Fuck. You got to take that person out. Like, your games are gladiators, you know? Like, oh, I know, eh? And when you're little and you play with big women, isn't it worse? Yeah, I know. That, oh yeah. You were the youngest. I betcha. Because you were the youngest, you were the one that they made to go run in for them all the time, right? You were the one who had the gusto, betcha. Yeah, first, you know who to sub in and who's going to run. Because let me tell you, I was a little fatty. I could never run. That's why I always said, hey, If I'm getting chased by a bear, I'm turning around going saying, hug me, please. I was never a runner. I tried to run, but I was never really a runner. Fuck. Tried on this long distance running thing. I always got, see, when I even try to tell stories in here, I'll say I'll tell you a story and then I get sidetracked. I was Clarence the Bull in Blindside. All of a sudden you see a flower, it's like, oh, flower! Oh, butterfly! Oh! If you only knew in my house, just saying, if you're a crafter like me, see, my crochet hook right now is my weapon. But if you, and I don't knit, so don't anybody ask me if I'm a knitter. Because I can't figure it out. And my daughter is, so, Bobby Joe, be nice. Don't say nothing. My daughter is a fucking expert. I hate you, Bobby Joe. But I'm allowed to say I hate you, Bobby Joe, because you're brilliant. And this goes out to my son-in-law from Canada. Because when you have a great relationship with a son-in-law and you can go, neener, neener, neener. And I make my daughter go up and do this and say, Mommy said hi after a phone call. And he loves me. I'm so scared to meet his mom and dad. I won't even think about that until I have the nightmares before we get to go there. Because I ain't going in no plane. Could you see me in a plane for a long time? Cheryl. Yeah, I'm going to do some embroidery stuff. I saw that. Because I got my Russian punch thing. Want to see it? It's a new thing. It's like canvas stuff. Like it's embroidery, but it's not. See, it's almost like a surgical needle. Yeah. I won't poke my finger. It's safe, okay? I won't bleed. Yeah, I don't do nothing that makes me bleed. Yep. I don't like the sight of blood. But if you kill it, I can take it apart. Yeah. Oh, okay, I'll open it up. I haven't even opened it up. Because they have these little, oh, okay, wait. Oh, they have a secret part where you can open it up. Hey, it's called Loops and Threads Tool, and it's come from Russian Punch. But I bet you Turkey made it because the last time I found out from my yarn. Oh, Cheryl Brenner. You crochet, right? You said that up there, right? Okay, it's like this. Okay, wait. I got to make sure my needles. Oh, they put little sticky things on them so you don't lose it. See, it's like this, okay? It's like a pen, but you put in here your thread in here, okay? Yeah. You put your thread in here and you take your embroidery floss and you don't use all your strings of your embroidery floss. But what I'm going to use now is thin crochet cotton. I'm not going to use embroidery floss. I'm going to be a smarty pants. Because I'll show you. I'll show you my thread. My daughter got me this for $16. And it's from Dutch, but some Dutch company. But Turkey makes it. I'm going to Turkey. These people have camels. Look at the size of this ball. I showed the Turk. Want to see what both colors? See, I should be putting the company names underneath my lives, Yeah, it's like cross-stitching. I'll try to find what I did. You put it in a hoop, but if you put like the actual, it's like doing a tat, okay? It's like doing a tat. You do the outline of whatever character you're doing with black, and then you fill it in with your color. It's like rug hooking. And you do this, and then you cover it up on the other side, like so your stitches don't come out. But here's the yarn. That's my blue ball. Hey, I got 2 balls. Well, actually, I got 3 balls, but I'm only going to show you 2. See how big? This is like, you know when you buy your crochet cotton, my crochet cotton that I buy is too small. So I double it up. See? Because there's the balls I do. To finish my jacket, I got to double it up, okay? And on this ball is $15 American. And there's 1,859 yards. It's 500 grams. And it's called Super Fine number 1. And like 2 of these. Yeah, and here's the teal, like it's a turquoise. 2 of these. I think I'm going to see if I can get one more of this color. But I'm going to do, you know, in the Game of the Thrones, like even in Yul Brynner in the King and I, like the jackets, I'm going to do. See, my jacket's almost done. But jackets that are going to come down to like, like the knights, like, I don't know. But the front of my jackets, it's going to be almost corset-like. Because I'm gonna ruffle it in to where it's gonna be a corset, like kind of sort of. Yeah, the teal's beautiful. From what I hope I think I'm getting purple. She's got 3 more balls coming tomorrow. Today's Saturday, right? So probably by Monday I'll get my other 3 balls. I asked my hubby if I could go back onto the site because the site's called Cotton King Cones. A world of majestic yarn. Wow. This is nice stuff. I want to do a cape like Stevie Nicks did, like somebody made for her concert. So, yeah, the aqua's for water. Maybe if I have a aqua dress or jacket on me, I will stop crying. Yuppers. I think I'm good. Well, I'm gonna see if my daughter will see. I don't. See, I'm not allowed. I don't have a credit card. My children help me understand online because I try to tell them, and I try to tell my kids. I think that's why my chefs adored me, is because you show me what you want me to do, but to ask me to do a test, I can't remember everything. I can't write it down. And the more I started to do my lives, you know, when you try to type in what you want to put down on, like, you know what you want to write, and you type, the more I look back, I am dyslexic. A lot of my words have to be redone. So that's why I said to people, like, to email you is painful. So when you try to talk to people, like when my husband and I were in counseling, they had us knee to knee. And this is why I said no, Dr. Phil is no counselor, because if you can't talk to each other, recite whatever back and forth, Dr. Phil's a good talker, but he's not a good listener. I could have found out what happened with Candace, so yeah. See, my son's best friend on their football team, he was a redhead too. His father's a cop. He just lives this way. She had MS and she lives through pain. So it's like all us women have to get out there and say, like, we all live through pain, and you got to stop Benny Keys, who's causing pain. I know a sister took her life. Look what she had to live around. Really? We all have pain because, see, you are a warrior somewhere. You have pain because you're a seer. Yeah, it messes. See, your left hand, is that your writing hand, or are you left-handed or right-handed? Which one, if you had to box, which is your good hand? Remember, any pain you feel as a woman, this is the pain you feel as a man, okay? Because you eat pain. Your right hand is your good hand, right? You can knock people out with your right hand, right? Because I've done it. I have had people come run up and on me, and all of a sudden, boom, boom, they're on the ground, and I just walk away. My principal, oh, what was his name? Mr. McChesney, lovers you. He had to tell me, stop it, Kimmy. I said, hey, somebody's running up on me. I'm getting the first shot in. I'm only 5'2". What the fuck are you talking about, Mr. McChesney? Looking down at me when you're 6'4" and you're built like a bear. So when my kid got in trouble at Wadding High School, Mr. McChesney called me going, Kimmy, I got Drew in the office. I said, oh, good Lord, sir. What'd he do? He goes, no, Kimmy, he was sticking up for you. I went, oh, my bear. Isn't my bear cute, sir? So just imagine me and my teacher talking on the phone about me knocking out people down the hallway of Alexander Henry going, and we had this guy, let me tell you, his name was John Scott. He was a fucking muscle guy, okay? He had beautiful fucking muscles. Oh, he would pump them right in front of the where the auditorium sanitarium was. No, but where the gym was. But he would stand there and he would flex with his you know, the guy. Sylvester Stallone, we're back to the muscle shirt time. He would stand there. He would make one booby go boop, 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 boop. I loved him. I always had a crush on him. Yeah. My dad, Well, my dad wouldn't let me box with my brothers and sisters or anybody anymore. Because everybody got black eyes until this is back to my twins that came in. The guy across the road, George, says to me, he says, Kimmy, you got... Okay, what's her name? Okay. You got to give our daughter a boxing lesson. She's getting beaten up. So we live across the street. All of a sudden, in the basketball court, because I was pretty good at basketball. I was a guard, okay? I just ninja kicked people when the ref wasn't looking. Ninja kick 'em turtle because my son taught me, remember? But there's a basketball net over there. I'm sick from school one day after teaching. Oh, her name was almost there. Oh, she didn't really have a real name. It was her nickname. But there she is, and I'm looking because she's short. She's kicking the shit out of everybody. George calls me. I get a school from the call from the teacher or the whatever because her name. See, that's her mom saying, yeah, Kimmy, thanks for... Oh, fuck, what's her name? Thanks for teaching Mo how to box. Mo, there you are. My Mo. There you go. Yeah, all of us little people usually had to kick the shit out of somebody. Just imagine, Cheryl Brenner. Because this is going to be in the movie if I ever get a movie, but just imagine. Mr. and Mrs. Shipley. I had a freaking little kid who Ninja Turtle kicked me. Making cookies one day, sitting them in front of the TV, washing up the dishes after making chocolate chip cookies. I got my hands in the water, all suds, okay, so lots of bubbles. I don't have a dishwasher still, okay? See? All of a sudden I'm standing, all of a sudden there's like foam. It's like I was in a bathtub. All the foam went down. I went to my knees. And I got little Chucky looking at me. My little redhead. I love that fucking kid. How you gonna make my movie? How many redhead kids out there that look like a Chucky doll, curly hair, going, hiya, with a blankie tied around his neck, Mr. John Crimes? You're out there. I know you're sending people in to listen to people. As he had it around his neck, going, hiya! I said, why did you do that? Me on my knees on the floor, praying in front of my kid, going, and my mother's going, don't ever hit your kid, don't ever hit your kid. As I'm hanging on, and there's snow bubbles all over, still flying down, going. And Drew's going, I said, why did you do that to me? He goes, the Ninja Turtles told me. Let me just say, he was timed out off the Ninja Turtles, I think, forever. We just bought him the figurines and said, that's as far as you're going. Oh, did you see that light go by? Okay, there's a spirit in here. I saw it the last time. A spirit goes boom, and it goes boom. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera, or not the camera, but the light different. I think we're making, because the last time when I did this, there was it was like an orb went phew through. You guys have to go look back at for my videos, okay, and see if I say, oh, fucking right. Hey, I made a Ninja Turtle fucking costume. I'm fucking good, man. Because I think I'm going to make Mr. Ballin and Mr. Shipley when I get my stuff together. Because I can do chainmail like this. Because I'm going to contact Griffey. Because I need Griffey's medicine. Because I need a steel. I need a steel plate. It's got to have 6 holes. Yeah. I see. I've always seen orbs. And those are orbs of, yeah, well, that's me. Orbs follow me. So that's why I say Benny Keys is a murderer. Right? I know. You see them? Do you see them flying around me? I know, it's weird. That's why I keep trying to tell Beth McGee, stop telling me I don't have earth magic. Because the orbs are coming around going, saying, bullshit, right? No, don't. Yeah. Those, usually if an orb comes around you, it's a soul going, if I feel it, if I talk about that person, that orb, like I'll talk about, yeah, well, look at your name. But it's because you're a woman. Most women are seers. It's just you got to embrace it. Men aren't, very few men are. Very few men are. That's why you see a man gathered by all his women, because we're the seers. He's the penis. Right, Benny Keys? Benny Keys is just a penis who's a gay dog going around. See, the camera's doing it again. Benny Keys is just a gay man going around planting a seed. Yeah. That's why I get very few women in here to talk to, because very few women connect. Because women are mean. And see, I'm not into cats. Like, you know, it's always the thing, the cat fight, you know. And I hate it when Benny Keys always says, like a cat, like a fat kid eats cake. You ever see a skinny man eat cake? My man's skinny, and holy fuck, if I make cake and with all the mushy gushy stuff all over there. So he only let me show you what he looked like beside my red-headed bear. trying to food others, but they don't. Yeah. Benny Keys, he looks like a fucking junkie online. Yeah. That's why I don't have very many women friends, is because it was good with me with one-on-one with women, but when I went around there, it doesn't matter. It's okay. See, it's like my lights are flashing, going, Kimmy, it's okay. I know you shine. Wow. This is a long one. Almost an hour. Hear the music my husband's playing. Everybody, You know what the most magical? Yeah. I don't have nothing doing that. It's my police saying. It's my police saying Kimmy has magic. Kimmy was lost in the woods. My Uncle Harold, it's probably him saying Kimmy. It's why I drank to the end of my life, and I'm sorry. Please forgive me for losing you in the bush. And thank God we found you. Miigwech, all the blessings be Allah. I want to save the world. I'm going to have a sweat lodge. And Mr. Shipley and Mr. Ballin. Mr. Shipley, your son's invited too. Hey, I have to have men build it. I can't do it. I know the men here that I can gather that are of true heart have been soldiers that picked up body parts in Kosovo. I know Proud Woman's son. I know her other firekeeper other than I. And Sir Fox of the Howl Hunt, I would be blessed if you would come and teach us how. Have your energy at my sweat lodge, sir. Because so many women way back when were queens and leaders. And men now have gotten to the point where they don't know what true blood is, or what a good voice is. Whether I cry, whether I'm a storyteller, I mood swing, I'm me, I'm an earth mother, and I eat your pain, and I tell you the truth. Benny Keys is a killer of a dog. He's killed more. He'll kill more again. Just like Kyle Rittenhouse is a killer, you let him be a killer, he'll kill again. It's a black and white society in the US, and I'm too scared to go there. See the flashing light. It's my police saying Kimmy is right. Kimmy is justice. Kimmy is Snowball Nation. Because Kimmy had a father of Ukrainian heritage in a time when Ukraine and Russia are at war. Yeah. Where? Who talked about it? See, I don't subscribe to a lot of people, so is anybody mentioning me talking about it? Anybody saying, why don't big creators bring me up? On Ernie's channel. See, Ernie was good to me. Ernie let me talk. Ernie's a good man. Ernie needs, Ernie needs to get on his medication and 30 days away from YouTube. Right, my police officer, 30 days. But I think Benny Keys put Ernie in a mental place or something. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. I've sent out so many emails like to Mr. Don Shipley going, sir, watch this. This isn't right. I speak in the name of Kiki Camarena going, this is not right. So Cheryl, thank you for your time talking to me. Thank you. If people come and talk to me like you, Everybody gets to see I don't mood swing, or I do mood swing. But I'm a mother who eats pain. No man will ever promote me because I'm a mother. No man will ever understand what it's like to give birth, because unless you are a mother, you don't know what it's like to eat pain. Yeah, Ernie's gonna put him where he belongs too. Because Benny Keys almost got Ernie Shell killed. He's got a gun, he's got a gun, he's got a gun. He said the same thing to me. She's like, I said to the police, and this is why I keep saying, he's enticing people to kill Ernie. And you wonder why Ernie mood swings. He's got people running after him because Benny Key's saying he's got a gun. Never mind. Doesn't matter what I say. Doesn't matter what I go say. Men go live. Everybody, a male is now on live. Go watch him. Good night from Canada. Nobody cares. Goodbye. Benny Keys is going to go to jail because he put a murder on Darian Brown. And see that band? I will be in the courthouse with that and every other jewelry. Goodbye. I'm sorry, Cheryl. Cheryl, would you do me a favor? Could you email me? My name is Kimmy Doolittle 21@gmail.com. I'll give you my phone number. You give me yours. I'll call you directly. I'll pay the charges, please. Because my light is getting brighter in here because I need women that'll talk to me on the phone one-on-one so I know who you are, okay? Everybody has different fucking IDs. And my police officers are blinking because they're saying, Kimmy, talk on the phone with people that really want to know who you are, Kimmy. See? Because I am a gift from God. Because God, I'm not doing my ruins tonight. Because I am a gift by God. Because God has carried me when I said, where are the other's footsteps? And Steve Lacchio out there, God love you. All the YouTubers, you know who I adore. Love you from Canada. Why didn't you pick up your phone, guys? Why didn't you call me back? My email's kimmydoolittle21@gmail.com. I don't have a Facebook. I was blocked from getting one. Somebody killed my last computer, so I had to buy a new one. Right, Benny Keys? You killed my last computer, and you're trying to fuck with this one. You tried to hack our phone line. See, it's breathing. You tried to hack our phone line, and you couldn't get through. We got this email thing on our phone that we've never, ever understood. We can't even still figure out what it is. And Amazon phone calls. Somebody charged stuff to us. I never ordered anything about a McAfee subscription. Never, never, never. Because I already knew about all the McAfee shit way back when they started uncovering bones in Canada. Since My daddy told me. Never mind, I'm not telling nothing else because my daddy told me stuff. That's why my daddy told me stuff. Right, Daddy? See the blinking lights? Ukrainians have a gift. Let's stop the wars. Stop destroying buildings we can never build again. I'm fighting for Mother Earth.